Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Greg Marshall, and I wanted to go over a few tips. I did a little bit of a course earlier today, and I wanted to share with you guys, which is how to grow your business using Facebook ads. So, a couple techniques that you'll want to use is number one, make sure that you're choosing the right objectives. So, you're going to want to make sure that you're choosing objectives that serve a purpose. So, typically, what you want to do is first, when you go in, you got to know, what am I trying to accomplish? Ask yourself the question, am I trying to accomplish a sale, generate a lead, generate some eyeballs on something? Because each type of content that you put out there, that's going to get a different response and it's going to serve a different purpose. So, for example, if you're looking to generate just overall awareness when you're using Facebook ads, and that's including Instagram, if you're trying to get general awareness, what you want to focus on is using options such as post engagement, video views, which is my favorite, or you can use options such as brand awareness or reach. What that's basically going to do is optimize to show as many people as possible whatever it is, the message or content that you're putting out there. The next thing you want to focus on is, if you're trying to go ahead and get, maybe some emails or lead generation, then you're going to want to either send them to a landing page, you're going to want to send or create a lead generation ad form and then put that together and then go ahead and start sending traffic there so you generate a lead. The type of content that I typically find works the best is if you're using retargeting, and then of course I like to use video because I feel like video gets an opportunity to communicate a better and more quality message to someone that would like to learn more about what you have. The audience is big, so when you use retargeting, you're basically, as I like to call them, stage two. Those are people who have liked, engaged, watched some of your stuff, and they're going to obviously be a lot more interested in what you have to say versus maybe a cold audience. So when you have a cold audience, I typically like to use video because it's the cheapest and the fastest way to kind of get your message out. Okay, and then if you're looking for sales or conversions, then obviously you want to use the conversion objective, but you got to make sure that you have your pixel installed correctly on your website in order for you to get the maximal results. So make sure you have them on your thank you pages and make sure you have it on your overall website, and then also isolating your audiences. So if people go to one page, you can retarget them to go to another and do upsells and cross sales and things of that nature. But conversion is going to be the best to try to get sales. But one thing that I would recommend is always test. Make sure that you're testing at all times and it never ends, because sometimes the objective that you choose could actually not be the most optimal objective that you could use to get the result that you're actually looking for. So you want to make sure that you're always testing, and you're always testing messages, delivery, how you're putting those messages out, so that you're getting the number one result for your ad dollars. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to look at a return on ad spend, and every business wants to know, how do I spend $1 and get $2 back, or 3 or 4 or 5 or even 10? And that's what you call return on your ad spend. And so if you have these things in place and you're creating your content, you're using the right objective, you're focusing on kind of your sales and conversion pitch to make sure that it's optimized, then you'll be able to grow your business using Facebook ads. But the key is you have to know what you're trying to accomplish. And I can't say that enough, because a lot of businesses that I know that struggle using Facebook ads or say that Facebook ads don't work, they typically have, if you ask them a question of how much does it cost to acquire a customer, what's the average revenue per user when someone buys from you, or if you just ask them any of those types of questions, the ones that struggle the most with Facebook ads, they also don't know their numbers. They also don't know how much it costs for them to acquire or service their client, or what the cost of goods are. So you have to go in using Facebook ads knowing what you're actually trying to accomplish, and not just thinking that Facebook ads is going to be some type of a magical solution to just start growing your sales. You still have to have the infrastructure in place to know what you're selling, why you're selling it, and how to sell it, so that once you start running ads, they're just amplifying what's already successful. It's just a scaling strategy versus using Facebook ads as a band-aid or a way to just kind of, hopefully, hope and pray that sales happen. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into growing your company with Facebook ads, but I just kind of wanted to give you the gist of what you should be focusing on. So make sure you have good content, you know what your objective is, and you've got a strong sales and conversion system. If you've got those three things in place, you're going to be set pretty good for doing Facebook ads. And then obviously, like I said, there's more that goes into it, but I'll be making some more videos on what you should focus on next. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you ever have any questions, like, comment, share, subscribe, go ahead and reach out to me. And of course, I'm on Instagram and Facebook and all those other platforms. So go ahead and reach out. Would love to help you. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. Have a good one.